things up and then walk away.
Guys, here we are. Jeremy, I don't get what's going on. This is one of the most complicated cameras I've ever had the pleasure to use, and I thought I had the settings with what YouTube would approve of, which is basically mostly in automatic mode, because this thing is obviously a lot smarter than me. Blackberry spike water. And it's very frustrating because when I watch this video on my monitor, it looks perfect. And then it seems like there's a little bit of, you know, if you took a screen, like a mesh screen, and held it up really close so that the camera's basically looking through it, and it kind of looked like it had a little bit of a thing going on. Very little. After it was edited. So I don't know if the problems I'm having have something to do with Corel or what, but according to all the things, I don't think it's the camera. I am in manual mode right now. I have my f-stop set at 2.4. Shutter speed is 1/60th. You know, I had to play around with a few things because it, you know, but I think it's Corel. I think it's Corel because I watched the. It seems like honestly, when I watched the brew review right when it went live, and it had been up for a while, it was actually in unlisted mode. My bad. I thought I had set it, but started having some huge back problems last night and just kind of crashed and went to bed. Smells like water. And so somewhere around 2:30 in the morning, I got up and realized that it hadn't been set to public, so it had been there long enough. Actually, it still shows processing, even though the brew review is live. Oh, and am I back? Am I back on the brew channel? I tried uploading a quick little nothing just to see what would happen, and it let me. I personally say, by looking at the monitor, its monitor and my big monitor, that in automatic mode it looked a lot better. So I don't know. That's probably another fail, and I'll go back to automatic. Yay! Missing out on the club was Rich Huff saying cheers clubbers. Stormy Coyote finding me over here. Is that actually the... Okay, just making sure we weren't jumping around. Stormy says, hey Eric, how's things lately? Well, I'm over here, so that's one thing. Haven't been around for a while, been busy with work and stuff. Last week I got myself a used black F-150. Lariat. It drives like a dream compared to my old car. Pick up something good to have a shot with. Cheers. Cheers, Stormy. Hope the truck works out. Mechanical stuff. Cobra. Two-hearted Ed Clubbers and Sunny Slopers. Now, first in is Harmarsh. Hey, it's a late brew review. Yeah, Trump won. Yeah, you know, obviously the algorithms are monitoring this over here. So I guess if I don't want them to strike me out and to lose the channel, I guess I have to play their communism game. YouTube communism. You know, like that program that listens in on your phone calls. You know, they say it's just to find any terrorists. That's what YouTube is doing. YouTube communism. You're communist. YouTube communist. Bamba. That's right. Don't blame me. I voted for Trump. Harmarsh. Captain Dick Nozzle is drawing a blank on the movie I'm thinking Fight Club. Or I'm drawing. Yeah, that was Fight Club. Kick Matt's ass. Gunwild says second bitches. Sharky, late upload or YouTube messing with you again. No, that was my fault. God, you could just look at that, huh? Harmarsh. Upon its release in 1985, the VMAX gained instant critical acclaim and earned the title Bike of the Year from Cycle Guide. Sold both in Japan and abroad, the VMAX was sold with only minor modifications from the 1985 model year until 2007 model year. The VMAX was noted for its quick acceleration, but also criticized for its poor cornering ability and soft suspension. In Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance, Nicolas Cage rode a VMAX and looked very badass, read more, as the Ghost Rider bike. Too bad the movie wasn't better. Yeah, if I could call the shots, I want the 2007 and up. At least, again, like I said, a dream, being able to walk into a Yamaha dealership and purchase the brand new one, but there's still something about owning the original style. There's just there's something aesthetically that they cleaned up in 2007 that I really like in 2007, 8, and 9. I don't know. Maybe that's why they call them dreams. And like I said, I know there's a whole bunch of you out there listening to this that would definitely not agree with me, but I would rather be able to spend some time aboard a bike than have a few guns. I know. I'm sorry. I don't mean to upset somebody, but yeah, I would definitely let some stuff go to make it happen. And like Smile Money be fast to point out, you really can't use the excuse that that why would you want a motorcycle living in Minnesota? You can't use it during the winter anyway. Well, I didn't shoot during the winter either. Or spring, or summer. No, the whole ammo thing really has a lot of us pissed. I was thinking about going out and tearing it up with Ed's SKS and the blonde and the redhead, and now the piece of shit in office once again is trying to make sure that Americans can't pursue the freedom of being able to enjoy the passions that are given to us in the Second Amendment. McLean! Oh my God, did George Lucas produce this review? The special effects are amazing. Bravo, Eric. Gee, thank you. Too bad, evidently, the video quality sucks. It looks like I'm, the last one kind of looks like I'm in some kind of a scene where the transporter's getting ready to take me away, but the whole scene looks like that. Sharky, I'll watch in about 4.5 hours when I'm cooking. Looking at the what is it? Slurnam style chicken stew with roto. And Mrs. Nyhat. Last night's was on the alternative channel. Hopefully, the one that I'm in the middle of right now will be back on the right channel. Sorry. Hi, Miss Mommy. Hope you're having a good day. If she was down here right now, she would say fuck no, so I can't use any of their choices. McLean, hey Eric. I'd like to reserve a cabin on the Bush boat, please. I can say you're in, deal, you got it. I guess I'm going with you got it. I don't know what he's talking about. Armarsh, screwed out of the outro girl. Okay, I'll use her again. Maybe as the intro girl. I know she was... I don't remember her being risque. Yes, Mrs. Nyhap, you have impeccable timing. Yes, you and Lily have it down pat. Hey, want a little show and tell on the new laser I got? Eric, as your attorney, I strongly recommend you get rid of the doll and immediately burn all your hard drives. If they ask, just say she's a foreign exchange student. McLean, you're still shooting those ropes with the sniper, Eric. You make us proud. Make what must be all that saw palmetto. Yeah, I try. Man Cave Viking, here, I need my sleep. Man Cave Viking again, glad I was not there for the gas attack, but they did evacuate a 3-block area for a reported gas leak. I really have no idea what you're talking about. So I was telling David Brown that I think I got this baby hot wired. Maybe sometimes gotta find the right. Yeah, there it is. It's both beams. I just want. Oh, she's pissed because she's not level. Gotta be level. Horizontal. Vertical. That next one is both, and then the last is back off. So if I really wanted to, she's back on again. Really wanted to, you could probably. Oh, damn it! Don't make contact. Don't cross the streams. Problem is I know some of the times I got to be careful. It actually, in theory, it could be on right now because it runs on a infrared setting where you have to have the special glasses to see what's going on. Well, sorry, Wade. I've been missing these shit shows. I've had the bell rung ever since you told us about this channel. 0 notifications from ScrewTube. And I can say, welcome back, you rock, more to come. I guess I'm just going with welcome back, Wade. And sub-comment from Sharky ScrewTube, at its finest. Yes, it is. So hopefully you're seeing me on the other channel. But there's alcohol involved, along with the fact that all I've had today is a handful of pills, and ended up having a shake because I was on my way up to do a little project up at David and Bunky's. So yeah, so this could be interesting. Yeah, hopefully you're seeing this on the on B&E. If not, remember I always have this channel where I have B&E, Captain Dick Nozzle, and Mr. 10mm Bullet. I'll try to put links down below so you can save them, because if I disappear from here, I will be going to Captain Dick Nozzle, which, for all I know, that's where this is tonight. It looks like they're letting me upload though. Wade, aren't Bloody Marys all vegetable and gluten free? Just saying. I believe so. Wade, the shirt looks gayer than McLean and Matt spooning. One Sky, did I miss anything? The previous video is age restricted. What was Fugel think of the next to mess with the crowd? Yeah, let us not forget. Google's endgame is to make YouTube a children's network. So use a little common or logic when you imagine what is going to happen to any channel that is not children focused. That's right. Bye-bye. I don't mean to be a downer. Brad, 3 things that don't lie. Kids, country and western songs, and yoga pants. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, yes, Brad. Clyde, whiskey and revolution for all. And Rich Huff says cheers. You know what, Clyde? I 7 days, not a big deal. Honestly, Mrs. Nyhap, like I said, I didn't do a weigh-in. I mean, again, like she said, this is a cleansing. It is not about, it's not a diet. It's just trying to rule out some things in my system to see if I can figure it out. Like maybe I have a huge issue, when I eat a pizza and the gluten. There's just, I don't know, you didn't come over here for that. Hey, so I don't forget again, I know a few people, I truly appreciate a few of you guys that sort of twist your actual feelings. I can't believe how screwed up these glasses are. Someday it'd be nice to get them fixed. Sway your actual feelings a little bit to say there's some things in the battle box that you don't like. I know there's a couple of you that I know your true feelings, yet you say good things, and I truly appreciate that. And this in particular was one of them. That would be putting the Talon grips on Ed's 1911. I love the Talon grips. I think they did an outstanding job with the color of the gun. I think they went together. Harmarsh was one of the first people that said that the colors really look good with the gun. But this gun was smile moneyed when Ed was still alive, and he really liked the way that it looked. And I had nothing wrong. If the owner of Talon he's a great guy. If you're watching, I apologize. I couldn't leave the gun the way it was. And in defense of Talon, I really I can't say I struggled, but yeah, I didn't take the Talon grips off of this because there was anything wrong with them. They weren't peeling up. There was no corners coming off. As a matter of fact, I still see an area that didn't get totally clean. These were impressively on here. I wrapped them. In the video that he had, he actually shows taking a razor knife and trimming it so that you can take that off of there. But I'm like, what a better way to make sure they don't peel up. There was enough material to fold in behind the grips, which is what I did. But Ed really liked the way that this turned out. So I put the finger groove adapter back in. It's simply a pad that lays on both sides of the grips, and it actually has a nice little carving in there so that it looks like it comes out looking great. So I put the Punisher grips back on. Ed, I appreciate some leeway on doing the video for Talon. It felt great. I mean, in the event that you had just oiled the gun and you were outside and you had to shoot for whatever reason and it was raining, those Talon grips would stay on. I still have several things with Talon on them. My favorite place to put a Talon grip is on the Glock. It's just the best. Now, just I had to bring her back to the Punisher. So again, if Jason, I believe it's Jason from Talon, is watching, I apologize, but I had nothing else that I could really put them on. The lock grips that are on my 10mm are just freaking sweet, and there was no way I was gonna bury them. There was just no way I could do it. And the other candidate was the Kimber, and these were a gift via Harold from the bunker that he found for Christine for me. I haven't gotten to the point in my life where I'm having a tattoo put on my body, and but if I ever did, the Celtic cross, that is what I want. And as a matter of fact, I would make sure that they're not pansies at the tattoo parlor, and I would actually like to have that because Christine gave that to me, and I would probably I don't know, I would probably put it on a forearm or on my sack, one or the other. But there was no way I was going to cover these. These were, I had, it is Jason. I think it's Jason at both places. At Lock Grips, I requested these grips, and he had to order in the material. So I had a little bit of a wait time while he was getting the material, and then he custom made these just for me, just like the Punisher. That's right there. That is actually one of his prototypes that he sent me. He had a few prototypes. That one ended up being what he decided was going to be the final version. So, yeah. And again, someday the goal is to get this gun in a double stack with the threaded barrel on it. It'd be... And I have been considering taking the G19 out of rotation and putting the Grand Power with the Through Night TW10 on it. And again, just because this gun, this has even a bigger grip because it's the 10mm, and now I cannot get anywhere near that button. But learning what our man Clyde taught me, you should be fondling your light with your offhand anyway, which does make sense, Clyde. Does make perfect sense. So they approached me, and they wanted to know if I wanted to buy these retail price on these. Then he emailed me again and wanted to know how many I wanted, and was like, well, what in the hell is Eric going to do with 10 or 20 of these? I mean, the price wasn't bad. The price was almost half. So you always ask yourself, if they're still willing to sell this to me for half of what it's listed for, what did it cost to make? Sharky? With the better camera, are we getting any? We getting in the hole, as it may be. I mean, you should see something. Glen Power 10 millimeter with that kick-ass rotating barrel. I also like the fact that it has ambi controls on both sides. Decaca, if you want to be decacked. Then once you get back to this, then you're then this is like, you could, if you want, you could just bring this to your exercise room, because it's like, whew. Okay, Eric, give me 2 more. Oh God. Okay, hang on. Oh God, yeah. I'm not even sure. Hello. I'm not even sure that digital scale even goes to what this guy is. Completely different beast. Like this though, which is good. Double action. You know, if you're gonna take a shot and you're possibly gonna end an existence, this gives you some time to really verify that that is a decision, as a life decision, no pun intended. What is this beast? Tardisius, thank you for the scale. Every time I use this, I think of Tardisius. Pretty cool Zippo lighter that he reviewed today. Here we go. I'm going to try not to break it. 10.7. One more. That was 8.2. I'm sure that was all on me. I'll just try to be consistent here. 11.8. That also, I think, was me, because it crept all the way up right in there. Let me just be right here. 7.5 or 7 pounds 15 ounces. 9.7. That's kind of all over the scale. But in single action, completely different. 3. 211. 1 pound 14 ounces. Come on, seriously. 3. What was that one? Smile Money, what was? Tell me. 3. I'm going with 3 pounds. I'm just gonna 3 pounds. The Glen Power. And she's open for business. I personally you can actually hammer back. Hammer back safety on, or decocked. As a side gun, I'd rather, look at the trigger weight. I'd rather not have an incident. I'd rather have a full-on think about it moment. So I think I'm actually going to grab. There's a few guns that are upstairs that could maybe come back down here to the safe, but I think I'm gonna swap out the G19 with something like this. You just, if you're not sure what you're up against, put them up against a 10 millimeter. You know what would have been really cool, NIHAP, is if Grand Power would have released that really racy 9mm in a 10mm. That would have been such a badass gun. I mean, this one's still pretty good. The only thing that kind of, I know I've bitched about this before. I don't really know what how I feel. See, it looks like a bunch of stuff has changed now that I'm in manual mode. I'm not getting my, oh my God. I don't think this is going well for me, Jeremy. I don't think this is going well for me. Okay. I apologize. I think everything was screwed up to this point in time. Somehow I got into manual focus and it wasn't supposed to be. But that radius, I just don't know how I feel about that. But if you want something, I mean, this would be a fun gun to try to kill. And the other thing, I don't like the way that the rear sight looks, but when it's doing what it's supposed to do, work. I mean, I guess it is minimalist. It's like snag free. Okay, I'll stop bitching about it. Love the way this gun feels in the hand, though. It is just right there. Sharky, time for another test now that it's actually focusing. It's probably why everything looked a little off. It was set in manual focus, so it. But that should not have anything to do with what looks like all this little stuff that was going on. Oh, sorry, Clyde. Last day of the cleanse. And oh, I've been so good up to this point in time. I think God, I should not be doing this. I should not. In the event that I see Jeremy and Caitlin yet before the end of this year, I'm gonna have to put this on my list to get another bottle, because Jeremy, I really would like your opinion on that guy. Not to mention we're gonna drink our way through the Octomores. Except maybe not. I'll let you sniff the 10.3, but I'm kind of in the Jeopardy zone on that guy. Clyde, the moonwalk was so scary. I thought MJ came out of the grave just to touch my wee wee. Yeah, I have no clue how to do it. Salty, naked, juice. Heck yeah. J-Dog's here at work. Clyde, sweet. A wallet and a plastic piece. I mean, oh, it's upstairs on my desk. I mean, what a better way to protect that wallet than to wrap it in some packing peanuts. You know what I mean? I'm gonna miss you when you're gone. Seriously, if you're an Isla Scotch fan, you have to try the Corryvreckan. And if you're an Isla Scotch fan and you love Lafroig, you have to try the Ardbeg Scorch. And I would really like to know what the Ardbeg is like. Might have to search for a video on that. Cheers, everybody that puts up with me. Oh. Woo! Just Oh, favorite comment. Clyde. B9. Oh my God. B9 is a miss. Clyde, sorry. Sharky, either you get the carrier, my friend, or I will comment later on Boom and Whiskey. Either way. Clyde says, hell yeah, teamwork rules the day. And then Clyde says, or Sharky says to Clyde, hell yeah. Smile money? See, that was supposed to be for the country until the piece of shit Sig Sauer P220. Wonder if that baby's chambered in 10mm. That Jolson, I don't know if Jolson's been onto it. This is what Jolson has. The beautiful rosewood grips on there. Smile money. I have lots of things I want, yet I realize that life isn't all about me. Then again, winter is on the horizon in Duluth, so another year down on riding a motorcycle. And I can say, you can do it, thanks for sharing, love it. None of those apply. I'm just pissed off, and you are right. No, Smile money, I realize. Yeah, there's a lot of things on my list, but there's one thing that has always been on my list. That would be a Yamaha VMAX. And I've been searching for a long time, and I'm just at a point where I don't want to put it off anymore. And I have ways of making it happen. I have ways of not touching any finances in this house to make it happen. And I'm willing to do it. That's all I'm saying. Smile money. I was watching the Grandsons when I watched the last brew review. That didn't go well, so I didn't even try to tune into Locked and Loaded. Laugh out loud. Yeah, there was no Locked and... See, there was no Locked and Loaded because I chose for that not to happen. But I have a sneaking suspicion it wasn't going to happen because the following day, Christine and John had all sorts of sound issues, which ended up being a no-go for both of her shows. So I don't know if there's going to be a quickie series, Gunwild, because I know Gunwild is the one person for sure that I can tell you doesn't miss an episode of Quickie with Ms. B. She appreciates it, by the way. Yes, Mike, thank you. Oh shit, it is kind of late. The car is on the wrong side of the street. Sharky? Snatch intro? Love that movie? Really? Okay, maybe I'm even wrong. Sharky, the second hour is free. That's what I tell the hot cougars over here in the village. Sharky, shirt change collage, laugh out loud. 2XL on the orange one, question mark? No way. Oh, and yes, you were printing quite bad wearing those skin-tight shirts. Hey, they're funny. I would wear them doing the reviews, but it's impossible. They're all listed as 2XL, and it's like everyone after the hairy chest nipple one gets smaller and smaller. I honestly thought I was going to have to use a knife to get that last one off of me. Just saying. Yep, just saying that too. Douchebag is not my president. Sharky, 1080 quality is blocky and not crisp for me, both on the phone and on the kitchen PC. For me, there's a lot of artifacts in the video feed. Audio is good. See, if this doesn't pull it off, nothing, I'm telling you right now, nothing is going to be able to make it happen. This is just the finest camcorder that I have ever used. It's absolutely a beautiful setup with so many options and buttons. I mean, shit, there's 6 assignable buttons. If I want it to instantly say do something, I can just. And right now, it is set on. I watched 2 videos on all of the settings have come from 2 videos that I watched. I'm in manual mode, so I'm picking all of the rates. I think something is really wrong in Corel, and as far as I can tell, that's set right. Sharky, the doll is way wrong. Too funny. Nihap, I actually prefer Tiny Tina over your usual guests. Sharky's comment actually laughing out loud over here in the kitchen. Wow. Did you hear that, Tina? We might have to resurrect you. Being after all, she's got that look. Okay, really fast. It's just quick show and tell time. What did I get to replace my old laser? Right off the bat, one of the smallest tools that I use on a daily basis, or near daily sometimes. Not daily. That was all a lie. It comes in the DeWalt stackable cases so that you can actually lock multiple of these cases together. I don't have any other ones. Don't plan on getting any other ones. It comes with 1 battery, the charger, the glasses so that you can see it more easily. I believe, I didn't find this in the directions, but I think this is probably for I don't know, maybe it's for weighting this down, or you can hang this somewhere else. You use this and it lights up pretty impressively when the beam hits it. I don't know what this is for, and it's not mentioned in the manual. A holder with various things. If you're doing ceiling grid, it's designed so that when you're doing the ceiling grid, it will actually lock onto the grid. The back of it is a rail of steel because the laser itself has 2 big rare earth magnets on it. Again, batteries just slide down in here, and it's to save on the laser, which is something that one doesn't have. When it's off, it locks the laser in place, and then when it's on, it releases the laser for self-leveling. And since this thing is just sitting here anyway, as you can see in the on position, it is hang on, my bad, sorry. In the on position, it has a battery indicator, four bars for full charge, and then you can pick, you can turn these on independent of each other, horizontal, and when you're in a very sunny lit area, you can use this to find the beam, or maybe you have a set, you need to be 5 feet down from the ceiling. You can make a mark 5 feet down from the ceiling, make some kind of a holder for this, and then you adjust the laser to accommodate that. I don't know. I guess this would work too. I don't know what the hell this part is for. And then you can turn that off and switch to vertical, and then you can turn horizontal on, so you get both. If you have a situation where, say, you're doing cabinets, you can set the bottom and the side of the cabinets. Again, it was kind of cool. It's normally $450. There's a promotion on them right now. One battery. Wow. Jesus. One battery and the charger and everything you see in the kit. Oop. Turn it off to lock it. On this base, it has a spot where you can put a screw on the wall and hang it. It also rotates 360 degrees, and it's set up for the 5/8 mount, kind of like for the big Transit, or a regular mount like this camera is sitting on, which is what I normally would keep with me. I use these mostly for framing walls. You measure, if you know that your wall is going to be on a certain line, you measure over, make a line, and then we line the laser up, and now you're able to set the wall up and know that it's level top and bottom to pin it in place. And then, like I was saying yesterday, the gentleman up at Tamarack here in Duluth, Minnesota, had a couple of spare batteries, same one that came with it, that someone had ordered and they never picked up. So he said that he would throw them in for free. So I paid $350 for the set with the and the batteries were thrown in. Oop. Almost forgot to put the thing that I have no idea what in the hell it is in it. Oh, this I do need. Sorry, my bad. Greg informed me that Makita makes one. I guess I never even looked at that, but I don't feel bad about this. It's he's like, well, you got the same batteries. Well, maybe so, but a Makita battery is a hell of a lot bigger than what I just showed you. So that's going to make the laser bigger. It makes it so that when you set it up against a wall, when you're doing walls, it's going to push it away more. So far I like this, and I'm not a fan of DeWalt. Sharky, dinner became Dutch pancakes. I'll do the Sumerian chicken stew thing tomorrow. Tomorrow I can have meat again. So Christine is making the vegetable stir fry with chicken. With chicken. Sharky, B4, to make sure. Is a hit. B4 is a hit. What am I doing right now, Sharky? I am walking over here to grab the book, which is something you should see me do every single time. We are playing Battleship Cobra Edition. The first kill goes to Sharky. And he got the carrier. Well done. I don't know how Clyde really feels about you guys working together. Congratulations, Sharky. The first one down. Right now, Cobra, we are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 misses and 7 hits. And that is going to require me, I'm I'm only doing this under my contractual obligation. I'm not enjoying it at all. Well, sometimes a repeat is okay. Of course, I'm talking about this. I'm not talking about that. Actually, if I was to take a guess, looking at the exact location, I was thinking that maybe later in life, those will be way farther down than... That's a sad day right there, my friends. Uh-oh, hang on, some important stuff. Oh, it's J-Dog, whiskey or juice? And then I'm missing some stuff from my brothers over at the Deplorables. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Australia removing people from their homes for COVID? That's bull fucking shit. I'm just gonna speak my mind for a moment because it's striking real close to home. Any company that is forcing their employees to choose between their career and financial stability and taking your fucking poison, I hope your companies, if this is the end result, you're going to get rid of the good people that have a fucking brain, and I hope you go down. And you wonder why sometimes it turns into take your AK-47 to work day. Total bullshit. Total bullshit. I'll tell you more because I just don't want to give out any names right now. But I keep hearing, Smile Money, the stories of all the good that's coming from the COVID shot. What did I hear today? Jesse Jackson is in the hospital with COVID, and they're not sure how it's going to turn out, but yet he got the shot. A very good friend of mine, and if I said the name, you'd go, most of you would say, I know who you're talking about. His wife and his wife's best friend work together. The best friend, their company is forcing them to get the poison. She got her shot. She got COVID. She was admitted to the hospital, and unfortunately, she is no longer with us. His wife, the guy who you will recognize the name, and most of you know, his wife was forced to get the shot. She now has COVID. As of a day ago, she was not in the hospital. And I pray that it stays that way. I know more people right now that have been forced to get the COVID, and either things went very bad or they're no longer with us, then I can tell you stories of people I know that got the shot and everything went fine. So don't tell Americans that they have to be injected with something. I could possibly not be more irritated right now than I am over that. Oh, sorry, 20 plus years down the drain because we're making all of our employees choose between their health and money. And yet, when privately asked, they say they don't want to. They don't want to be forced to be injected. But when the company comes around and says, we're just wondering where you stand on this, your livelihood, where do you stand on this, Patricia? Whoa, I'm for the shot. I'm for the shot. The fuck you are. The fuck you are. Oh, and of course there's no recourse. Well, I hope somehow there turns into a recourse. I'm telling you, if I'm ever put in a situation like one of my friends is right now, and if something happens to his wife, he just flat out said that you just think of the worst case scenario and that's what's going to happen. You forced my wife to get the shot, and she had to take it because she could. Because it's going to be the financial end to our family. Or at a bare minimum, it's going to put us through hard times until another job can be found. And if that actually happens, and I lose her because she was forced to take the shot, see you on the 6 o'clock news. That's not my words. That's his. Sharky. SH, outro robbery. The YouTube police has found our Captain Dick. Jeremy, I'm sorry to tell you the video quality sucks. I would watch no matter what. I run my camera on auto, but I had to turn face tracking off. Video looks very blocky. Yeah, that video that you're talking about was on full auto with facial tracking. This one, there's no facial tracking, and it has been set to the every single video that I could find discussing the proper settings for YouTube. This doesn't work. It's not the fucking camera. It's the goddamn software. Or it's YouTube. I have never seen a more impressive picture than what this does when it was in automatic yesterday. Just taking and shooting some video around the house and outside, and then just watching the raw video as it comes off of this camera. It was absolutely perfect. Video looks very blocky. You need help. Change some settings. Upload a short test video to Unlisted. And send me the link so I can tell you what it looks like. Well, I can tell you that this video looked completely different at 2 o'clock, 2:30 this morning than it looks now. I think it looks like shit. Jeremy, the close-up shots on the camera looked amazing. Just the normal stuff was blocky. Oh, right now I have what's something that I can't even read this. Right now I have the focus to instant, so of course I have to have the light lighting. That lighting. Yeah, I think the focus on this is it's, you know. See, look where I broke the crystal. Isn't that looking great? Sharky? Gunwild. Creaky ass floor. You should do something about that. I think I've... Yeah, there's something loose. They just don't make cement like they used to. Gunwild, don't do it again. Those shirts are hideous. Gunwild, why does your new inflatable girlfriend look like she has a beard? She probably does have it. That's a nice stat. Speaking of beards, Bearded CB, where are you? Actually, I was texting him yesterday. Salty, dang, I was hoping there would be a wardrobe malfunction during the magic shirt changes. Yeah. Gunwild, F8. F8 is a hit. F8 is a hit. Now I guess you know what that is. Gunwild, Screwtube may not or may have pulled the thumbnail or may not have pulled the thumbnail, but they robbed us of the outro, babe. She'll be back. Last comment, Din Scourge. You never seen the movie Beer Fest? No. Sorry. Now we go to the club. Obviously, we have to have some kind of small discussion. I do not have a single clue what this camera is doing for time. Because right now it says 4:56, 30, and then the seconds are rolling too fast. It has not been 4 hours and 56 minutes. 37 seconds. Obviously I have to figure out how to switch that to something that I understand. Other than that, hope everybody has a safe week. I don't think I'm going to be able to come out and play tomorrow. Want to run some errands. Never rule it out, though. I am a perpetual liar. And right about now, I'm really starting to need a snack, but I see that it's technically dinner time, so I need to move the car to the other side of the street, which in this situation looks something like this. Or have Christine do it, which would be preferable about right now. Okay. Where my... whatever. You've been warned. Get it if you want. It's shit. It just has alcohol in it. It's the only thing it's got going for it. As we go to the club, that would be the Two-Hearted Ed Club. Cobra, Big Jeff, I might take this and sneak outside and have me a cigar. Sounds like an absolute awesome idea. In the club, first in is Harold Harmarsh. Cheers, clubbers. Cheers, Harold. Rich. Cheers, clubbers. Cheers. J-Dog. Two-Hearted Ed Club. Unicorn. Eggplant in my ass. Kind of partial to that one. Smile Money. Is this the cleanse end or tomorrow? Cheers. Last day. This is the last day. I'm having a glorious salad. Avocado, jalapenos, fresh tomato, in a garden salad for dinner tonight. Little squeeze of some black pepper on it. I know it's going to sound weird, but maybe just a little bit of Boondocker's rub on it. And then tomorrow, less restrictions, but really I'd like to try to somewhat stick with this, supplementing breakfast for a shake when I leave tomorrow morning. Lunch is going to be a salad, and then Christine is making chicken stir fry wraps for dinner. Poco, I just got a comment warning for your show that's new. Content warning? And Salty Shellback. What is he saying? Deuce naked? Okay, I'm gonna hit the refresh button, and then we're out of here. Seeing as how, again, five hours, 1 minute, and 51. And it's not timing backwards. This isn't. I have 69 hours and 51 minutes on the memory card to go, and there's 2 memory cards in this. And it's right now I have it set up on relay, so when it runs out of memory on this card, it just automatically goes to card B. So what the timer is doing, don't have a clue. So, okay, guys, cheers, and hopefully you're seeing this on B&E. Later.